Start off by showing that we get beautiful weather in our beautiful town. I'm here with the very, very gorgeous KARYN Finnegan. I was thinking actually, spelled with a Y. So are your parents artistic? Are they hippies? Are they
just like to be a bit different?
Nice.
Yeah.
That sort of helps obviously from an artist's point of view. That if you have parents who think a little bit in that direction, it usually encourages the child to think a little bit in.
Yeah, when we were younger, we were always encouraged to read and to use our imagination and play and stuff like that. You know,
outrageous.
It's shocking. It was a really bad childhood, to be honest. And yeah, it was
video game. What the hell? What are they thinking?
Yeah, I know, to make our own fun.
You can get video games off the outside now. It's fine.
No video game. I think the most exciting times when we got a Commodore 64 from St. David's and they were selling off their old computer stuff.
All right.
And you'd have to load the game and half an hour later you'd be coming in to play it. So, yeah, it was great fun.
We should say that sci-fi is traditionally, you think, a comic book guy, and you think that there's a world now that we're all geeks. I mean, the geeks have inherited the earth. When you look at Marvel and you look at Star Wars and all that, the actual impact of sci-fi is enormous in the world. And but from it's usually, and thankfully no more, but it's certainly, you know, in going back like 10, 20 years, it would have been seen as a very boys kind of world. Was there?
Yeah.
You've been into all the stars like Trek and Wars and Gate and then Firefly and all that. Was it? I don't know whether that was sort of seen by your friends as, oh, you're into something else that we don't.
Yeah, it was a bit different, but it was always big in our house. Myself and my sister would come home and we'd have to watch Star Trek before we did our homework. So sorry, teachers, that's probably what caused some of the problems. But it was always Star Trek and then homework, and it's always been a thing in our house. You know, just myself and my sister mainly. My brother sort of is into it now as well. You know, just exploring what you can't see. You know, something completely different where anything can happen.
And it's about, when you think about when you go back in time or forward in time, basically you are sort of, you know, adapting what is always universal, always true, and it's just in regard to the issues that we face in whether it be survival or love, and so it's just it's like a fairy tale. It just sort of opens up the core of your very kind of dilemmas of life and dilemmas of, so it's really, no matter where you set it, whether it's in a Jane Austen world or it's in, you know, a George Lucas world, it's ultimately we're all the same. Down the bottom line, we want to defend our family and we also just want to find love.
Exactly, it doesn't matter where you are, you still have those core beliefs and core values to you, and I think that's what I liked it so much. It didn't matter if you were in a spaceship millions and millions of light years away on a different planet or whatever, you know, you still are facing the exact same issues every day. Do you have enough money? Do you have enough to feed your family? Is someone trying to kill you? Or, you know, it's just the day-to-day stuff that everybody faces, really.
I'm trying to remember the name of the wilderness that are your main character. We should say now that it's the Nomad series. The fourth book is this year.
Yep.
Huge success so far. You've won silver, you've won gold, you've had you know, huge following. The world that Griffin lives in, he's half man, half machine. He's surviving out in the wilderness for 20 years. The Foundation are on their way to try to colonise this beautiful kind of untouched part of the world. What was it called? The outer
sector.
Right. Now it sounded like there was a bit of sort of madness out there, and you're sure it wasn't based on Newtown? Because we all have to sort of get inspiration from what we know.
It did sort of trigger something, I think.
Okay.
You know, whenever you go through Newtown.
I was thinking that, because there's that sort of Mad Max without a budget feeling about it. But where would have this come from now? Was there, I don't know whether this long was playing around in your mind, this character, this situation, because you know, for most people, we think about, you know, art and we think, oh, it'd be nice to do this and that, but it's usually just, it passes. But the idea you went through with it, is it a long time coming?
Oh God, it was very long. I think it was, it's been on the go for about 20 odd years. So I was about 16 or so, and again it was sort of like a fanfic thing, you know. There was this character that popped into my head that would fit in the Star Trek universe. Right. And then as time went on and I was sort of daydreaming more and more at school instead of actually doing what I should be doing, it just developed and this character exploded out of that world, and then I had to create a new world. But I only started writing it in, I think, about 2013 or 2014.
And it was that inspiration, just you wanted to say I've written a book, so I don't know whether that was, you know, there must have been, obviously we all dreamed that this is going to be successful. Was there a point when you realised, oh, this could easily be successful now, it's picking up?
I think so, yeah, because it's so easy to publish nowadays with Amazon. You put any old drivel up, really, and they'll publish it and it's fine. So when I got the first few sales, it was fantastic, and then the sales kept picking up, and then I got reviews and they were 4 and 5 star, and I think I spent weeks just sort of dancing around the city, I mean, screaming stupid stuff. It was bizarre because it was something that I completely made up, that you know, it was gobbledygook from the depths of my strange head. that was pouring out into the page, and there were people in the world, in America mainly, who were buying it.
Wow.
Yeah, it's like people buying dribble. It's just
and the fan thing, because you know you mentioned that those shows that inspires you, and there's many of them, but certainly Star Wars and Star Trek and others would have the fans who really kind of care about the detail, and care about the storyline.
Yeah.
So I mean, that's quite a challenge too, because you've got to make sure it all adds up. You can't put a piece of the jigsaw in that doesn't fit. If they notice that doesn't fit there, how could that possibly happen?
And they do notice, and they are very quick to tell you. I have a team of beta readers who have been with me since the beginning, and I found very quickly that they consider my characters real people, that they know, and they know them
so
well.
They're equally mad, really. So
completely potty, they're off their heads, yeah. And I send the manuscript to them, and they send me back feedback, so that is not what he would do. And are you serious? He would not do that, he wouldn't say that. So I was a bit sort of taken aback by that. I wasn't expecting, first of all, to have fans, and second of all, to have completely weird fans that are so hooked in on knowing the characters and what they do. And even my dentist in England now, he won't see me again until I've written the 4th book, which was bizarre. Really bizarre. Having a full inspection of my mouth while he was talking about my characters asking questions. Nice. So I wasn't expecting that.
Well, you see that too with I was recently watching old Simpsons, and even just the geography. You think, well, they'll obviously take a shot at where people live, but as the world evolves and becomes more detailed, you realise they've had to alter to fit in, the story.
Yeah.
Like, we didn't allow for the fact that there would be this many characters, and we have to. I mean, do you find now that you got it because you're on the 4th book, you're fairly well kind of covered with that sort of aspect?
Yeah, I think most of it I am very familiar with the characters, obviously, and I care about them a lot. But I have this spreadsheet, which is the biggest spreadsheet. You can probably wallpaper your living room in it, and it's details of every character, what they look like, how they talk, what they dress like, the worlds they go to. Because if you jumble up something and forget, you've got another 3 books.
Sure.
There's about 50 odd, 500,000 words there between the 3 of them to try and trawl through to try and find a detail. So
that looks like a crime scene kind of scenario, that you're just basically putting all the evidence up on the wall.
Pretty much, yeah.
Nice.
And just picking the bits they want. And it's strange how something that you mentioned in book 1 can be so important in book 4, and you don't expect it. It's like soap operas. Something that happened years ago suddenly becomes relevant.
And also, you're looking for in the Going Your Father moments, that something that was buried in the plot suddenly revealed itself as much bigger detail than you didn't realise it. A road call happens, and so when it comes to sci-fi and many other, you think of George R. R. Martin and Tolkien, all that, you could go on forever. Is there a feeling of an arc here that you think, well, I kind of know where I want to land, or is it that it's too much fun to think that way?
It's sort of a bit of both. Well, I had plans on 2 books, and now I'm on 4. I've got another 2 sort of half written as well. So I don't plan it when I sit down to write. I have a rough idea, but I always end up throwing that away and just going completely nuts and letting the characters go wild. So the plan was to have 4, maybe 5, but I've got a few other things. Like Star Wars did Rogue One, how they got to that certain stage. So I've got that sort of for my characters. How did he become what he is? How did he end up where he is? So I've got these sort of different arcs that people have been asking for. So if people want them, I'll keep going. Who am I to deny my fans?
And I guess the great thing about you look at all whether it's Tolkien or whether it's Star Wars and all that, really again there's the idea of the hero is always, you're not going to get comic book guy as the hero. You want your kind of beautiful, very kind of I wouldn't say right all the time, but he's a trustworthy guy and all that. I don't know if Griffin is somebody that's been sort of in your mind for a long time, whether obviously there's an ideal about him too, because he is the hero.
Yeah. I think he started out when I was like 16 as the textbook perfect hero, and as he developed and I got older, he's completely flawed in every possible way.
Nice.
He's he's sort of like an anti-hero in a way. He does the right thing according to him. So whether that means wiping out an entire ship of people, if he thinks that's right, then that's right. So he's not the sort of white knight on a steed. He's more of the black knight who'll stab you in the back if he gets a chance.
Boom! I'm relating so much to this guy.
And I think that's what attracts people to him, that he isn't just your typical, sweetie little good guy. He's as tainted as they come.
Now there is a huge amount of attention from Hollywood on sci-fi, and it's paying dividends, and pretty much I think currently in the top 10 box office of all time, well, 5 of them are really a bit more. Like I think the Potter, I think the Star Wars, and now the Marvel universe. You know, you kind of hopeful because there's always great potential.
Oh yeah, of course. I don't think anyone who writes a book isn't sort of hoping in the back of their mind, whether they admit it or not, that they would love to see their book on the screen. Yeah, and I've had a lot of good comments on it from people saying that it should be and it could make a TV series. I think people tend to go more for the TV series as opposed to the actual film.
Well, you think of Netflix and stuff like that as well, there's a great potential for it.
Well, yeah, Netflix and Amazon have their own production things. They can, you know, something like that would be amazing.
Well, just say, I'd be okay for about maybe the next 10 years to play Griffin, but then I'd really like to retire. Just so
I'll keep that in mind, absolutely, on top of the list. Yeah, it's not a problem.
So, when it comes to the writing itself, you've a huge kind of happy world in the Nomad series. I guess as any artist, you sort of like the idea of maybe doing other things.
I have another 2 series that are sort of works in progress at the moment. One is not a paranormally one, but it's sort of like medical experiment thing gone wrong again. I don't know. I think it's my warped head again, just messing things up.
I blame the parents.
I think it is the parents, the whole imagination kick thing. And the other one is just a basic boy meets girl thing, because I think with the sci-fi it is a niche genre as well. He's going to kill me for saying this, but my husband hasn't read them and will never read them. Absolutely, categorically won't. To watch them when they're made into a film.
Can he read them?
I don't know, I might be hiding that fact. I haven't actually seen him read.
He could have learned all the sort of marriage vows and all that off by heart rather than having to, you know.
That's actually a very valid point. You might check that out.
Check him, see when he's reading labels or just watch him. See what's happening. Put on the subtitle film, see how he does. So yeah, well done. It's great that you know. I think for any of us, if you get to do something that you love, and then lo and behold, other people like it, that's a huge kind of good feeling, because it's such a rarity that you get to do it, and then you know when it's, especially when say it's a dream job, and then to have that sort of response. I mean, do you kind of see this as your life now, or would you sort of not know what's going to happen?
I would really love that to be my life. Absolutely, I'd be quite happy just to sit down from dawn to dusk, writing, making stuff up, killing off characters when they're in a bad movie, bring them back to life when I'm happy again. You know, it's why wouldn't you like that? You're like, it's like a god in a way. You know, you're controlling all these little people.
Yeah, I'm relating so much to this. It's spooky. But yeah, well done. We'll put the links in above and let people know when they can grab the books. And the date for Cronus, are we talking about?
I'm hoping this year, because I think I'll have a revolt with some of the fans if I don't. It is about 70,000 words done. It's not going to be. The first 2 books are beasts. They're monstrous, about 150,000 words each.
Nice.
Yeah, so I think
that sounds like homework to me.
It's a heavy slog, people. So I'm thinking this is going to be a bit shorter, so I am getting to the end. I'm hoping this year. I really am hoping this year, but it depends on babies and sheep and all the usual.
And obviously, we want to make sure it's right. It's not like, well, I just put it out because I should, as opposed to.
Well, yeah, like getting it down on paper is the easy bit. It's going back to the editing, the beta readers, then formatting, all that sort of stuff. And
making sure all the facts and figures add up, that you don't get a lot of grief.
Yeah, that you don't suddenly change Griffin into a woman halfway through or something like that.
Well, that's very popular these days. Again, I'm kind of relating to this. This is all very spooky.
I think they're making Thor into a woman, so you know, it could be the way to go. You know, finish the series with him as a man, and then.
The world we live in, I think, you know, it's just